Talking about working out. Yep. Good, good. Maybe. James Fisher Harris is very into this anthem, closing his eyes, being very patriotic. Sean Johnson's, you can tell how much it's meaning to him. He's got a slight smile on his face. He's very unstable. Kotsad's playing.
Joseph Tarpany looks like he's about to fall asleep. Again.
Sean Johnson's soaking it all up. Last time, probably, in a Kiwis jersey. James Fisher Harris. Is that him? Am I talking about the right big guy here? I don't even know. All the big guys. They're big guys. I get confused. Yeah, so... Going to launch into the haka first from New Zealand. Up on YouTube yet?
I think so, yeah. I believe so.
Yeah, we're up. We're live. Become a member of this channel. No, thanks.
Neutralizer, ahoy. Ahoy there, you too. Do I look like Bono?
Crank
and
that.
Do you look like the Edge? Is that his name?
Cool. Thanks. Crank that text up for me.
Would you rather be Bono?
Oh, I'd rather be none of them, to be honest. Crank that text up for me so I can read it from afar.
All right.
We got the Kiwi haka underway. PNG not looking too fussed about it. What's going on with this over here?
Oh, yep. I'll sort that out as well.
This is great.
Finally. Oh, Flurry's the new James.
Finally. Soz Flurry, there's a few technical things. Can you stop answering her and fix up this technical thing for me?
Oh, okay. Sorry. New Zealand laying down the challenge, and the challenge will be fired right back at them by the Kumuls.
They have they sing though, don't they? They have a hymn?
No.
No?
Oh, Joseph Tarpany. Well, he looked like he was asleep during the anthems, but...
Not asleep now.
No, certainly not, although the...
Ah.
All right, there we go.
Do they have... No, the PNG don't have a challenge. They're just, that's it.
Oh,
they're ready to go.
They do, surely. Where's the PNG challenge?
They're back ready to go. No, I thought don't they sing a song?
I thought they had an actual war dance.
Alright. I don't care about the ins and outs. Will Warbrick's out! Good thing he's not on my multi because I don't have one. Ha ha!
Yeah, we don't have one on this game,
unfortunately. Should I put one on? Should I lose some more money?
Oh, you've got time.
Let's do it. Let's put some more money on. Have I got time?
You do have time. I mean, you've got about 30 seconds. Yeah. Roughly 30 seconds.
Popular same game multi in the NBA. Boston and
No,
Milwaukee.
You're distracted. No.
I'm trying to find it.
Don't get distracted with the NBA.
I can't find it. It's not coming up straight away in the sport thing. I can't. Oh, dear God. Upward.
All right, Westwater Sports, we are up and running. Welcome back. Of course, we didn't go anywhere on...
Oh, good Lord.
We didn't go anywhere on the TikTok.
I can't find it. Albion Park Rugby 9 Brothers. No, I don't want that. I want...
Might not be there.
Oh, it's not here.
UFC, congratulations, mate. I expect a super chat then. Actually, no, don't. I actually
There it is.
I actually recommend
40 seconds.
I actually recommend people
Anytime try score.
rather than super chatting. I think that there's better value in becoming a channel member. Personally, you get your name in the list.
Quick, give me a try scorer.
Joseph Tapani, Jermaine Asako, and no,
McDonald.
I wasn't gonna. I was gonna say Judah Rimbu.
McDonald. I have 17 seconds.
Will Warbrick's not playing. Stay hunky.
Just
don't put him in there.
Come on, let's go.
Kick off.
How fast can we do it?
Did you get it in? It's kick off. We're underway. I think you might have missed out. You might have just missed out on that one.
Good Lord, Sportsbet making it hard for me to lose money.
Well, this is going to be very interesting. So you would have had. Oh God. You would have had.
Over here?
Let's talk about who you would have had in that multi had you managed to get it on in time.
I would have had Jermaine Asako.
Yeah. Good call.
Sean Johnson. Nene McDonald.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And Joseph Tapani.
All right. Yeah, okay, you listened to me on that one.
Yeah, I shouldn't have, because that was my last one. I would have. If I hadn't got that on, I would have got it in time.
And I guarantee he'll be the one that doesn't score as well.
They're a very bright yellow jersey, the Kumuls, don't they? I'll leave that open.
It's fabulous. It's banana yellow. I love it. You know what it reminds me of? I used to love those banana lollies.
Oh, you know they still exist, right?
Yeah. I'm just saying that I used to love them.
You don't love them anymore?
Oh, I don't go out of my way to buy them anymore. Well, I didn't back in the day either.
Oh, there's a crusher.
My mum would buy them for me, and I would devour them all in the same day they arrived in the house.
Like when I bring cookies over.
Yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah, I slammed those down. They were done.
No, you're right, Neutralizer. There was a very big Tongan presence in that crowd today.
You remember the milk bottles as well?
Yes, Aaron, I remember milk bottles.
But now they don't put milk in them. And remember fags? You're not allowed to call them fags anymore.
They've been fads for a very long time, though.
But I still call them fags because that's what I knew them as.
You can't call Redskins either. They're called Red Rippers, which just reminds me of
Rooster, the Red Rooster.
No, actually. No, actually. Of when I'm trying to take a photo of Buff and he's excited.
Oh. Yeah, fair enough.
Yep, little red rocket that you get on your little male dogs. Unfortunately, yeah, that's what Red Rippers reminds me of, unfortunately. So, yeah, Red Rippers. What else are they renamed? Oh, Chico Babies. You can't call them Chico Babies anymore.
I can't help but notice this is at the same stadium, right?
Yes.
Look at the grandstands.
We were just answered. Neutralizer just mentioned that.
Okay.
We were talking about, we said, yes, the grandstand. There was a lot of Tongan supporters there. You were obsessed with bananas.
I'm sorry, I wasn't part of that conversation. I was getting things set up, obviously, for the stream. Where is it where is it?
Scroll up.
Okay. Where has it been mentioned here in the chat room? I want to see it.
Scroll up. Most of the crowd that was left. Okay. Look, right there. Yeah. Big, very big writing. These capital letters. You didn't hear me call you Ezra.
Yeah, well, I do apologize for focusing on getting the stream up and running. I missed that completely. Knee Crumbler, ahoy, mate. By the way, you are okay. There you go. You're all good now. You were so far off camera there.
Oh, I was trying to read the TikTok chat. I was reading the TikTok chat. I'm sorry. I apologize. Mookie, welcome back.
Knee Crumbler, just quickly, and we won't carry on too far with this conversation because it's completely off topic, but you were the one, Knee Crumbler, if I'm not mistaken, you sent me a message on Discord that you work in marketing. Is that the case? If that is the case, I've got something that I would very much appreciate, mate, if you could run your eyes over for me that I've created for next year, if you wouldn't mind. Cut out pass from Clockstad hits the chest perfectly of Casey McLean, and Casey McLean scores the try in the corner. It's the opening try of the match. It's the opening try for the Kiwis. A beautiful pass from Nickel Clockstad, right on the money. It's the promotion relegation game. And New Zealand are off to the perfect start. That was a beautiful pass there. Casey McLean. What a call-up, huh? What an opportunity for young Casey McLean. I am blown away by the sea of red that has suddenly disappeared. It's turned into a sea of grey, empty seats. Absolutely unbelievable. Yeah, Michelle's very distracted with something at the moment.
Sorry.
Mookie is she doesn't understand emojis, Mookie. She had this conversation earlier with someone. Asako from the sideline. This is hooking back. It's on target, and it's through the middle of the post for a 6-0 lead. Yeah, Michelle doesn't speak in emojis. Massive storm. Thunderstorm? Flurry? Massive storm incoming. Stay Hunky says Warriors are both Oz and New Zealand based. Ban Flurry. If it's All Blacks, then you'll see whole of the New Zealand going for that game. Hey. My apologies, that was horribly rude. Back underway. New Zealand lead this 6 points to Zippos. And New Zealand are in possession. First try by Casey McLean. Who had him in the multi? No one. Not either of us. That's for sure. Company. Oh, you know what else? Going back to chats. Going back to those chats from earlier. Gobstoppers. How good were Gobstoppers? They took those off the market, I'm pretty sure, because some stupid bugger choked on them.
No, they're still there, but I don't think they're as big.
Not as big anymore, yeah. Okay, they've made them a little bit more.
And they've made them a little bit easier to,
Whoops.
Disintegrate,
yeah,
melt in your mouth as opposed to not.
Well, I've got to say that young Dan nearly choked on one, to be honest. Penalty here for PNG. New Zealand, offside. And a relieving one here for the Kumuls.
Pakistan
I'll be back.
are 0 for 47 after 10 overs. Chasing 140. Lord. Why just subscribed? Why not? Thought he was going to give me something, but he was giving a thumbs up to the subscriber. Because he's just joked out, and I apologise. I wasn't a bit of a DNM there on my phone from a question I asked about 3 hours ago. So I just felt it needed answering straight away. 10 overs, Stay Hunky. What do you mean? What does that mean? 10 overs in cricket. Like, they're at 9.5 overs. That means that a lot of balls have been bowled. 6 balls and over. So, yeah. 60 balls almost, or less. I don't know. Anyway, few balls. But yeah, the Pakistanis. I believe they're number 1 in the world when it comes to one days. So it's really no surprise that Australia have decided to go to sleep against him. But we will see if you follow cricket. The Kiwis are celebrating something, and it's a scrum going down in the middle of the field with the Kiwi feed. So I'm guessing it was a knock-on from PNG. I missed that, sorry. Waving your arms around. I thought you were going to thumbs up to the subscriber before you ran out the door. I don't know what Sparkles, Wine Gums, and Jet Planes are, Dr. Pooh. I don't think they're Australian bullies.
Nerds. Are they still allowed to call them nerds?
Yes, they are nerds. Fantastic.
I'm glad that they're still allowed to be called nerds.
I love Maltesers. Dark chocolate Maltesers. I'm a big fan of dark chocolate. Don't read that any way other than I like dark chocolate.
UFC.
Yeah.
Crossfield kick.
Oh!
Plucked out of the air brilliantly there from, I think that was Robert Derby for PNG.
It was taken hard, though.
I just said, careful, UFC, and then he comes in with
of course he does. We knew.
Exactly where I thought that was headed. Carl Ahoy says, come on, Nene McDonald.
So, yeah, well, you know, he would have been in a multi had I had time to put it on. I had to deposit money. That was my downfall. I'm always broke.
Oh, really? You were throwing Nene in there?
Yeah, I said I had Nene, didn't I?
Don't remember, to be honest.
Don't.
I told you. As soon as you arrived, I warned you. I said, you're going to have to do some heavy lifting here tonight, today, because I am exhausted.
I had Joseph Tarpany, Nene McDonald, Sean Johnson,
Keanu Kenny has made
Manasako.
Keanu Kenny has made that a lot more difficult than it needed to be.
Is Lindsay Collins missing a tooth?
Yes, he is. We've got a screen on screen here of the Australian celebrations. Nigel Matt Channel, thank you very much for the sub.
Thank you. Dylan Edwards is baby oiling himself up over there. But was Lindsay Collins missing that tooth before the game?
Because I was up at 1 a.m. covering the Rugby Union UFC. That's why. And I haven't slept yet. Mori Mihi Mission. Come on, PNG. Welcome along, Morty. It is New Zealand on the attack, though. SJ inside ball for Papali'i.
One of the Boston players did that in the finals series.
What, no sleep?
Smashed his face into the court, going for the loose ball, and cracked his tooth.
Why did I think?
And his teammate turned to him in like a timeout, and he's like, "Man, you ugly, bro." Basically, just gave him shit.
That's funny. New Zealand, keep this alive. Jermaine Asako scores in the corner.
In my multi that I didn't get put on.
I'm unfortunately PNG supporters. I'm afraid this is going to be a little bit of a smashing. It's
Wait,
Mori.
I missed the first try. Who scored the first try?
Oh,
it'll be a no try.
No try, reckons Andrew Johns. And it's Mori. What did I say? I thought that's what I said. But anyway, I thought that's what I said, but I could be wrong about that. Probably am.
Mori. Apologies. And sorry if I go off camera. I'm trying to read that up close because it's quite small.
You went off camera with that one and got very close on that one.
I was like...
Jermaine Asako here. Potentially has got to try it. So Andrew Johns seems pretty confident this is going to be no try. And the way that Asako's acting seems like it's going to be no try as well. Although he does have the kicking tee.
Set it up, set it up.
Set it up, mate. We'll have
Why
a look
not?
at it.
Let's just in case. Just give it a set up.
Daniel
Bate.
Oh, yeah. We're doing very well. I'm very tired, but
I'm well. Yeah, try confirmed. Andrew Johns, what crack are you smoking?
I wonder why Andrew... Oh, the obstruction.
There we go.
That's why Andrew Johns was... And I've got to say, if there was any consistency around obstruction calls in 2024, then it would have been
probably was a no try.
Yeah. Then it probably would have been called.
Jermaine Asako is attempting to convert his own try here. Yeah, those stands have emptied out. There's a few a few Tongans hanging out, you know, just chilling. Why not?
They love
here for the footy.
They're probably like...
Jermaine Asako, the boot is on this evening. Did you miss it?
Yeah, it's dropped under.
Oh, I thought it was... It was
on target. It's dropped under the crossbar.
Oh, look. Sequel no one asked for.
Gladiator 2.
Without... why? No one fills the Coliseum with water.
I mean, am I correct in suggesting that Gladiator 2 without old mate is essentially like having an Austin Powers movie without Michael Myers?
I guess it depends on the timeline and how far down the track it is and whether it's a legacy. It's his son's son who's taking on the legacy. Now they've decided that they can fill the Coliseum with water, which is the dumbest thing I've ever seen, ever.
Like they tried to set up Indiana Jones with the sun and immediately bailed on that idea.
Yeah, I actually haven't seen that Indiana Jones movie, but I don't know. I thought the premise was okay, but it just had to be executed well. So,
well, basically, nobody was buying Shia LaBeouf as
no,
Indiana Jones' son.
Not that true. Mookie, actually, he's not hungover or anything like that because he did those games sober. Sorry, I shouldn't say that on Wasted World of Sports.
Yeah, don't break the illusion.
He did a few games with a few beverages, but he wasn't, a bottle of Captain Morgan's down like he has been over the last game.
It reminds me of back in the day when I used to do the Intoxigamer streams and people would come around and be like, hang on, I thought you drank all the time. No, it's all an act. Sorry to ruin it for you.
Speaking of gaming, we're going to have a gaming night where we play some old school board games. At some point in the off season where we can sit down in the air conditioning. You're gonna have to do that out there.
Oh yeah, bullshit out there.
Yeah, well,
it's happening in here.
You're gonna have to attempt to get a table in here.
There's plenty of space, but whoa.
I'm not playing a board game on that.
Why not? That's huge for a board game.
For a start, it's tiny, and secondly, it's always covered in crap.
Yeah, but it wouldn't be for that extreme. This is massive. That's big enough for. What kind of board games do you play that the board is bigger than that?
I want to be able to lean on the table. You'd be able to move things around. Nah, you're on that. Anyway.
So we're doing the stream for your house, is what you're saying. Basically.
Yeah, the other thing I was going to say was, I can't remember.
Lost it.
But we're gonna do a board game night in the off season.
I do apologise, but this game is so uninteresting.
Yeah, it's really not. There's really not much going on at the moment. I mean, obviously they're out there. They're playing rugby league. I don't know. Let's try and get our heads in the game.
Yeah.
Let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can.
It's so hard. Like New Zealand have just raced it. Like 15.5 minutes. I would have expected them to be ahead by a little bit more, though. To be honest.
An overlap here, PNG.
There's your mate, Nene McDonald. You didn't get the bet on.
Is there another Nene competition?
I don't think so. Doesn't seem like a common name. Cards Against Humanity. Is that what it's called?
We're not playing that. And yes, that is what it's called, but no, we're not playing it.
Why not?
We're playing sport games. Oh! PNG. A little bit creative there, a little bit,
Do you want to tell the folks what happened, or do you just want to go, oh?
Oh, sorry, I thought you were going to jump on in.
That's so good.
There's a little kick there off of somebody, and they were trying to go off the outside, but New Zealanders cleaned it up and taken the ball dead in goal.
It's all good. I was just taking the piss purposely. It was Lockie Lamb there. Put the little grubber kick through. Probably needed to go through the hands. That would have been the smarter option, I say, in this situation. But it's easy for me to stand here and say, drunk off my tits, not playing the game.
I'm having a full gaga moment because I thought Nene McDonald was someone else.
Who? Oh, hang on. Here's the question. Did you think that Nene McDonald was Jeremiah Nanai?
Maybe.
Yeah, that would explain it. Jeremiah Nanai, a try-scoring machine for the Cowboys.
I thought Nene McDonald.
Oh, that is beautiful. That is beautiful.
Oh my god, I thought Nene McDonald was Jeremiah Nanai.
That is fantastic.
Oh, that's my other.
There's a mistake here. And it's about to come to blows. Aaron is saying that we should play the Test cricket board game.
Are we going to? No.
Test match? I don't have it.
No, you don't have that one.
No.
No? Oh! A little bit of a push and a shove there.
Bring back the biff.
So for those who are unaware, for a very long time, I thought that Dane Gagai was Jai Arrow.
Stop outing yourself with this story.
For a very long time, I thought, yeah. And I've just done it again because I thought that Nene McDonald was Jeremiah Nanai. So
That one,
I really need to watch more of these games.
That one though is nowhere near as bad as the Jai Arrow Dank.
Yeah, but the only reason that it's bad is because I announced in a very busy pub in a moment of silence.
Yeah, you said those words.
You know, that I thought I didn't know that Dangagai was
of colour
because I thought he was Jai Arrow for many, many seasons.
And then, of course, Jai Arrow tried to kill Teddy Tedesco that one year during Origin. Pretty obvious who Jai Arrow is after that. Do you remember that?
What?
When Jai Arrow tried to kill Teddy Tedesco.
Oh, yeah.
When he lifted him up when he was out cold at Origin. Tried to murder him.
Yeah, I know, Flurry. But I didn't know that. I didn't really know or care who.
That's what makes it so funny.
I didn't really know or care who Jai Arrow was.
And that's exactly why.
And I thought that Dangagai. Like every time I watched Jai Arrow, I thought that his name was Dangagai. And then Dangagai got a runaway try in an Origin game, and they're all, everyone's screaming for Dangagai, and I was like, what? I didn't know Dangagai was black. And that was what came out of my mouth in a very drunken moment in the middle of a packed pub in Queensland.
Not like that, though. Like, it was actually much more brutal than
it was,
that.
Yeah.
It was much more intense than that.
It was
we won't repeat it on the stream.
But, yeah. So now I know who Jai Arrow and Dangagai are. And I just had the same bloody thing with Nene Jeremiah Nanai because I'm not in as deep as
That's more understandable, though. Honestly, like, because the names are similar, even like, there's not even a similarity in the names of Jai Arrow and Dangagai to get them confused. So I can understand Jeremiah Nanai and Nene McDonald. Like, oh, I thought it was a little bit. Am I right, chat room? That one's a little more understandable. But Jai Arrow and Dangagai, getting them confused? No, New Zealand come up with a mistake here on tackle one.
They both played the Knights. They?
I don't recall Jai Arrow ever playing for the Knights, no. I don't think so.
Big cutout pass there for PNG. Unfortunately, they
I mean, if he did, I completely missed that season. Whoops. Oh, well, that's very strong. Crashing over under the post. Kyle Laybut, is it? No, it's not. It's actually
Jeremiah Nanai,
a person of completely different colour than Kyle Laybut, ironically enough.
Oh.
Judging by that whistle blow, the try has been awarded. Oh, he's lost his mouth guard as well. Try confirmed.
You're gonna love this. Who did Jai Arrow play for?
The Rabbitohs.
Who did he play for?
Broncos? No.
For a whole season, apparently.
When?
16, 17?
Okay, I wasn't even watching that.
The year after we lost the grand final in spectacular fashion.
Yeah, I wasn't even following back then. Jai Arrow used to be a Bronco. That's hilarious. That makes it even more funny. That has actually made an old joke even funnier.
Worse.
He played for your team, you didn't even know him. Wow, he must have had a serious impact then. A Broncos supporter didn't even realise that he once played for their team. Conversion successful here from Reece Martin, and it is 10 points to 6.
Oh, good.
PNG, the Kumuls have got themselves right back into this one. Well, I mean, that was good. That was the moment that this game needed, to be honest. It needed this. Back underway, 10 points to 6, 22 minutes gone. Kind of brought some interest into the contest. PNG in possession. Bringing it outside their own 20. Oh, high contact there from Nickel Clockstad, and it's been called. It is a penalty for PNG.
I had to, a friend of mine's coming to see Sum 41, and I'm like, Fortitude Music Hall, man, you are absolutely tiny. If you want to be able to, if you want to stand and watch the show from upstairs, be there early to be on the balcony, or you're not going to see anything.
Do I know the friend? Someone I've met?
Maybe at a birthday or something.
I'm just when you said tiny, I'm now trying.
All of my friends are tiny.
I'm now trying
except you.
I'm now trying to visualize the. I'm trying to visualize the height now, of who it might be.
Tiny, but shorter than me, and I can't see anything when I'm upstairs at Fortitude, unless I'm on the back, because it's terrible.
Really? Jeez, I love the Fortitude. Look, I've only, to be fair, I've only ever done like stand-up talk shows there. I've never actually seen a gig there.
Oh, so is that like, do they have seats for that?
Yes.
Yeah, well,
yeah.
I went and saw Mudvayne and Coal Chamber there.
Jag Masters says Boy George is a rugby league fan. Is that right?
Boy George is a Napalm Death fan.
The kick through, in behind the line, sits up for Liam Horn. Has he grounded it? I feel like he's ballsed this up. It's gone up as no try, and Liam Horn, he doesn't look excited. He doesn't look excited at all, but boy, it was on there. He's lost it, yeah.
Yeah, he's lost it.
Cole.
Bugger! Going too fast for it, mate.
He got overexcited and blew his load early.
Why did you crack yourself up over there?
I'm sorry, I'm such a child.
I
do apologize wholeheartedly.
Jag Masters, I'll tell you a funny story. I was selling merch for Napalm Death when they were here. Oh, was it earlier this year or late last year? It all molds into one, really. And yeah, his Boy George was on tour doing something, and his crew, like his crew that helps him with his,
I remember this.
with his gear and all that stuff, ran into the crew for Napalm Death, and because they all work shows and gigs and festivals together overseas, they all knew each other. And Barney, the singer from Napalm Death, knows Boy George because they came up together in the punk scene in the UK. Because big overthrow there from
gone to nobody.
But
it's been collected by Casey McLean at the back. He's had a great start to this match. Casey McLean, the young Panthers player.
But yeah, the Boy George got Napalm Death. Like, remind Napalm Death, if you know them, are a very outspoken anti-politics grindcore band from the UK. Yeah, they were like, yeah, come along to our show. We're playing at the Triffid in Brisbane, and yeah, Boy George rolled on into the Triffid. He had a French coat thing going on. He had a hat on to cover his head because obviously, you know, Boy George, he's got all the tattoos and stuff over his skull. Like, he's actually quite outspoken. An activist in that area, in an arena from back in the day. Yeah, it was interesting seeing Boy George at a Napalm Death show. Cultures club, then why that's very much opposite ends of the world.
Who's in trouble there? One of the PNG Kumuls, Kyle Labert. Nice to see him back in action. By the way, he had a really serious injury earlier in the NRL season. Pretty much ruled him out, wiped him out of the entire NRL season. Nice to see him back.
Is it Valentine Richard that's gone off, I think, for the PNG?
This is a great bounce. It's done the Shane Warne curve. And this is numbers galore for PNG.
Overlap.
They
Come
have
on,
to score. They surely must score. Keeping the ball alive.
Oh.
And the pass over to Reece Martin. And Reece Martin will score. They had 40-100 on one.
They
They had to score that PNG.
That bounce was incredible off that kick.
If all the kick chasers are onside, this is a try that will put PNG in the lead. And they are onside. Oh, except maybe for this guy closest to the screen who now gets involved in the play.
He does get kind of. This looked like a bit of a forward pass, so I'm not going to lie. But there was a basketball pass there.
I don't know. I think they're going to have a closer look at this one. They might have a closer look at this one. I hope they award it. I really hope they award it, but I think he's offside.
Honestly, if the Kiwis lose this game and do fall from grace...
Shake up for International Rugby League. Here we go. Oh, he's a mile offside. He's a goddamn mile offside. He is so far offside.
Absolutely was not expecting that bounce to go the way it was, which means... Well, you stay on side and follow the rules, buddy.
From the looks of it, he wasn't even expecting the kick. For some reason. Wow, how far offside can you possibly be?
And Reece Martin is just like...
To double down, he gets himself involved in him. Surely he knows he's offside. Don't get yourself involved in the play.
Yeah, I don't feel like he feels like he was involved there, though. I know he runs across the defender's path there, but how involved is that really?
If you move forward, you're involved. That's basically the rule. So he needed to not move, essentially.
Bugger. Well, you won't do that again, will you?
Basically, he needed to go, Christ, I'm in front of the kicker here. I'm out of play, and he needed to stop. The fact that he moved forward, he got himself involved. That was game over in that scenario.
Honestly, the tape around the boot does my head in, because if I tie my shoelaces too tight in basketball, my toes go numb. So the tape around the boot...
I used to hate it. Hey, like when I played, there were other guys putting tape around their boots. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, this just makes post-game very difficult.
Oh, it does, right?
Yeah. I mean, I'm more than happy to relace up during the game momentarily on the odd occasion that the laces would slip out.
The first thing I want to do is I rip my shoes off after a game. You know, your feet, they're all hot.
I mean, sometimes I felt like ripping them off during the game, to be honest.
Tell me about it.
Matthias Marvey, ahoy there.
Ginny girl, ahoy.
Big bump off there from Papali'i. Norman Bundy says, go Kumuls. We've got the PNG supporters flooding in now.
The Ginny girl.
A couple of meters out from the line here. New Zealand, crash ball for Leo Thompson.
Oh, did he get it down?
Thompson's over. Has he got it down?
No.
Oh, he's held up. No try. Now, Leo Thompson, here's a player who is off contract with the Newcastle Knights. He's got an opportunity here to...
he's well short of that line.
To really boost his value with a big performance.
Looked like momentum, but he was well short of that line.
Oh.
I know you're tired, but
She's down.
I'm down.
She's down.
I
am capable of standing up for extremely... I would actually go all right in the military, I think. Not so much for the fighting aspect of it, but for I'm
gonna charity.
What? It's just like New Zealand 10 meters out. New Zealand are 10 meters out on the attack, and you're just like, you've got those bloody ET toes that are longer than they're phoning home, those ones from the...
Oh, Kiwis. Sean Johnson goes to put a kick in. Hey, that was a little feisty.
You've got the toes where that one's phoning home. Very ET-ish, to be honest. What do you mean? Yeah, but I do. The one next toes is
Are they your
longer.
pointer toes? Are they pointer toes?
Is that what they're called?
Toe? Is that what they're called? He's His toes are longer than his big toe. That's what I'm going on about, by the way.
Yeah, I've got the one. Yeah, you've got the big toe, right, and then you've got the one next to it. The one next to it is much further out than the big toe. Is what she's saying. Keanu Kenny with the counter attack. Oh, he dummied rather than giving it, and he has been smashed by Lockie Lamb.
No, definitely. Jag must and wouldn't do racing.
No, I'm not. I am not a missionary man at all. Oh no,
Racing.
big mistake there. A big mistake from New Zealand. The pass, one out from the ruck, spilt forward, dropped to Cole, and PNG are back in possession.
Adjust the mic, or if everybody can hear me.
Yeah, you probably do need to adjust the mic. Actually,
I'm pretty loud, but
yeah, no, it doesn't work that way. Tina Ferracini, ahoy there! I really feel like pasta now. I do. I feel bad because I am not at all, and I'm sure you know, because we're friends. I mean, we are legitimately friends now, Gina and I. I'm sure that you realise I'm not taking the piss out of your name. It's just every time I'm like, I really feel like pasta.
You know what I'm making for dinner?
Pasta?
Yep. And I was before this stream.
I'm coming over.
Vodka a la penne. The creamy tomato cream-based sauce with vodka.
Coming over.
Delicious.
PNG in possession here.
10
meters out from New Zealand's line.
Jagmasters, we're not naked friends, I promise.
McDonald plays the ball. 30 minutes gone in this game. I'm actually impressed. Like, we've been so detached and disinterested in this game, but PNG have kept it close as Lockie Lamb now tries to get the fend on.
I wouldn't say disinterested, but, you know,
Yeah,
we've had other things
not
capture.
Not disinterested, but we've been far from our best at actually calling this game. Because it feels like nothing's really happened.
In before James says that's me every game.
Kick in behind the line is taken well by Keanu Kenny at the back, and that diffuses that situation. And a penalty to New Zealand.
Where's Sean's playing? Is he playing out of position?
Yeah, he doesn't play number 6 for the Warriors. Plays fullback.
Oh, he's wandered off. He's wandered off. Oh. I don't know who that little Kiwi is, but he doesn't look much older than 14. But they've got it. They're on the attack again, the Kiwis. Yeah, Papua New Guinea really bringing it in this game. They're bringing the matching the momentum. Someone's lost a shoe while they sort that out. In back play. Not stopping the game for it. So the Kiwis are just going straight up the middle of the field here. They're not really doing much for muchness to, well, as I say that, and we have the man himself, Chance Nickel-Klokstad, whom he does seem to be a little bit out of it, not playing in that position normally. But, you know, we'll see how it goes. Sean Johnson with the kick in, but the bounce is far too kind for PNG, who bring the ball back. Yeah. A kick was, yeah. Dan's over there gesturing when he's talking to his dog.
Yeah, she's ignoring me.
Absolutely.
Oh, God, I really feel like some fettuccine pasta. Anyway.
Send you the recipe for what I'm making.
Gina, why? I mean, thank you so much for coming and joining us.
I'll send you the recipe for what I'm making so you can order it on Uber Eats.
I very much appreciate you coming and joining us all the time, but every time I'm like...
Bring him some pasta next time. He'd love that.
Who's harping on about somebody?
I don't know.
Flurry is like, stop harping on about him. You can't have him.
I don't know. What are you harping on about? I don't know what she's going on. What are you going on about there, Flurry?
Junior Burma on TikTok says Chance doesn't defend frontline. You can tell. Well,
yes.
Yeah, he does play fullback. I'm fairly certain. I'm like 99% certain Chance plays fullback for the Warriors, yeah? So he's not used to defending in the front line, absolutely. And as Junior Burma there is suggesting, it shows.
Oh, I missed that then. If it's in the chat room, we missed it. So apologies. And I can't see. I've sat down now for a minute.
What's the space going on about Hughes? Oh, that was me earlier.
Oh, you going on about Hughes. Oh. How far behind is your YouTube, Flurry? My God. I can't see the full chat though because the camera's in the way.
And I'm pretty
because
sure
I'm now having a seat.
And I'm pretty sure I could have him if I tried. But I haven't tried.
Well,
I think he'd go for me.
That's debatable. I feel like he'd probably go for me more.
I don't know.
But you actually like him.
Yeah.
Or maybe then he would go for me because it'd be like a conquest.
maybe so. Maybe so. Yeah, it's like, oh.
In which case you'd still lose.
I've got to win him. I've got to win her over. Win him over. He's already won me over.
Okay, we'll stop now.
No, I reckon. No, okay. We will stop.
We will.
I was about to go way too far. Flurry says, I'm a Titan supporter with a side of rabbits. What an interesting combination.
Wait, you're a Titan supporter?
Oh, yeah. She goes to all the games. Said so herself. Yeah, she goes to all the games. She's there with if you watch a Titans game on TV and you hear the drum, boom, 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 that's her. She plays the drum. I'm joking, obviously.
I just Culture Club members. I'm just reading.
We are the chameleons.
Hey, Jagmasters, maybe you should get on to... No? Okay. Just keep going. I like illegal streams too. I do it with the NBA. Crack streams. Took me 7 goes on a Russian channel to get the Boston game yesterday though. They bloody well won, which is thank God because it took me long enough to friggin' get it.
Yeah, I don't know how. Don't understand how it happened.
Glad you had the lid on then, the way you're shaking that bottle around.
Yeah, the lid was definitely on. I don't know how it's happened, but they are onto the connection between the stream and
and the disc,
and hence why
Sorry.
And hence why got to lay low for a bit, you know. Lay low for a little bit. Yeah,
they always do, don't they? They find a way.
I don't know how. I really
PNG.
I really legitimately don't know how, but they did, and they have, and they be done. Defunk, ahoy, mate.
Defunk, I used to do that with Bet365, but it used to be free. But now I have to deposit money to watch the NBA on Bet365. But I can't get it on the big screen. Like, I can't make it big screen on my laptop to make it on my TV.
Maori Mumba's a Titans fan as well. There you go.
So crack streams it is.
There you go, Flurry. Flurry in the YouTube chat. You've got a friend. Maori Mumba on the TikTok chat is a Titans fan as well.
So there was something interesting that happened in the game. PNG were going off the they had a little
Here's the try coming for Isaiah Papali'i. And Isaiah Papali'i has scored for the Kiwis.
We just come off the back of what I was going to say. There was a cutout pass for PNG, but one of the Kiwi boys actually kind of grabbed it plucked it out of his arms and spun around and went in the other direction. This is where it happened.
Here we go. Here's the replay. Yeah, the offload.
Offload. Plucked out of his arms and air by Peter Hiku. Who, so the Kiwis went back on the attack and scored a try.
They kept the ball alive is what they did. Peter Griffin Neem pops it up for Isaiah Papali'i, and Papali'i scores beside the post.
Peter Two Dads. Is that what you call him?
Who?
Or is that someone else? No, Regan Two Dads.
Oh, yeah.
Peter Griffin Neem.
He's not involved in this at all.
No. Fresh fish is always the best.
Oh, witty.
I'm waiting to see where you go for that.
I loved how, like, your entire eyebrows just went up there. It's like, yeah, he's looking at me. He's pointing at the screen. He's about to tell me something. And I love how you got so engaged and engrossed in what's he about to tell me. All right, Witty on the YouTube chat has just jumped on this side. It's Maori Mumba from TikTok, who has now left TikTok and gone to the YouTube.
Oh, we've had a turncoat. No, I'm not kidding. You're not turncoating, but are you turncoating if you're leaving TikTok and coming in?
He's turncoated against TikTok to join YouTube, which is fantastic because honestly, YouTube is our primary platform.
Maori Mumba, Witty, Flurry, meet Witty.
Oh yeah, the
Flurry, meet your other Titans fan. There's two of you in all of everywhere.
The Titans fans.
No.
Oh, that's fantastic, Witty. Thank you very much for
jumping on.
Thank you very much for making that effort to like leave one platform and find us on another one.
You'll find too that the YouTube platform is our chat room in YouTube, because we've been here for longer, obviously, is a lot more engaging.
Yep.
So
I've got to give credit of that to UFC OnlyFans.
Do we have to?
Oh, I just felt like yes.
No. There was plenty of people that engaged the chat room before he came along.
Oh, no, but I felt like...
I'd like to give credit to Heel Fries and Bobsy.
I felt like giving him a little something.
I'll throw a...
The breakaway try on half-time for New Zealand. Charles Nickel-Klogstad.
Playing out of position. Does score.
And New Zealand make it pretty much insurmountable here on the half-time break.
Well, really? Oh. That's a nice long cutout pass, though, isn't it?
To be perfectly honest, people call me a tool all the time. I don't consider a tool to be an insult, because tools are pretty bloody useful.
What's a tool?
A tool can be anything, but tools are generally a useful thing.
Who called you a tool?
I'm just saying I get called all kinds of things in the room. And tools, I don't understand why it's considered an insult, because tools are quite useful. YouTube, Lapu, thank you very much.
The band's pretty boring, but...
Huh?
The band's pretty boring, but...
Oh yeah, well. I much prefer a perfect circle. I much prefer a perfect circle.
Oh. Yes.
That was either like a really, really good yes or a bad no. I don't know what that was. I don't know what that was.
Yes,
That was like a really good yes. That was like an orgasmic yes. We all heard that, right? We actually copped that on live stream. Fantastic English there, by the way, as well, by Chance Nickel-Klogstad.
Gosh.
I'm now suddenly very curious about this conversation. Like, what makes a perfect circle orgasmically better than Tool?
Orgasmically better than Tool.
Well, it sounded like it. You all heard it, right? It sounded like it. Well, I very much agree with that. Yes.
Oh, goodness me.
It's always funny too because, like, in the we are so far off topic here, but it doesn't matter. But in the circle of no pun intended, but in the circle of bands that I listen to anyway, I don't know if it's the same for you, Michelle, or not, but like in the sort of like circle of bands that I listen to, the crossover is insane of like this lead singer quits, so the lead singer of this band has now taken over the lead singing duties of this band, and this one's gone over here, and then they swap back, and no, well, oh yeah, well that I just mean like, all right, straight off the top of my head, an example is 3 Days Grace. 3 Days Grace is, I don't know if you listen to them, but the band that I listen to, the lead singer left. They brought in a replacement, and the lead singer from 3 Days Grace went and started a new project. He's now back singing for 3 Days Grace. But
I mean, there is some. Like, I mean, Relegation, Dave Davidson.
Sorry, I just switched our cameras off.
Oh.
We're back now, though.
Dave Davidson. The guys in Aborted. They're the guys in Aborted.
Do we like the? No one actually answered me earlier. Do we like the new bigger
rounded?
Do we like the new bigger cameras?
Yeah.
I Hate Everything About You is the only song of theirs that UFC knows.
They've got another big one, don't they?
Oh, they've got some way better.
3 Days Grace.
Yeah, they've got some way bigger ones.
It's funny because everyone thinks of Smooth Alien Ant Farm remake, but they've got that. Movies
was a good one.
That was like a bigger one for me.
Movies was a slow one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was actually UFC has just said makes your curves even sexier. I was just noticing that this side light here actually really accentuates my right tit. I couldn't help but notice that. I was eyeing that off earlier, and I'm like, I will fix that for the next stream because the way that light is positioned really does like pop out my right tit.
I don't want to say that vain or anything, but the cameras really add. We're not really.
We're so vain. We probably think that this stream is about us.
Just a bit.
Sorry, I couldn't resist that one. I had to go there. Yeah, but the lighting and the shadow does sort of like pop this tit out.
Bit.
Yeah. Which I mean, like I'm overweight, so I've got big ones anyway. But I mean,
my bra.
Huh?
Did you need my bra to bring it back in?
No, thank you. No. That's the weirdest thing you've ever said to me.
I say I've been listening to a lot of Sum 41 lately. Obviously, get ready because they're doing their final ever world tour. They're playing Good Things Festival in Australia, and they're doing some sideshows. And I'm only going to see a sideshow.
By the way, UFC just kind of gave you a kind of compliment.
Yeah,
that'd be the first time ever.
Yeah, his next comment completely, like his next comment basically reneged everything he said prior. So I'm just ignoring it.
What was the next one?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
So yeah.
Fair enough, you cheek.
Yeah. So I've been listening to a lot of Sum 41, and obviously between the albums, when you're streaming it on Spotify, you get all the other stuff that comes out. And today I heard Funeral for a Friend, Melancholy,
Roses for the Dead.
My
favorite funeral.
What's the song?
My favorite Funeral for a Friend song, Roses for the Dead.
No, it wasn't that one. It was one of their big ones.
I thought that was one of the big
No,
monsters.
it was one of the no, not Monsters. That's Smashbook Romance. Unless they've got a song as well.
No, they do have a song called Monster or Monsters. Yeah,
Oh God, give me some other Funeral for a Friend songs.
Janu, that was called.
Junu.
Yeah.
But no, it wasn't that one either. There's something about death, because of course, emo. Oh,
Red is the new something.
Possibly. I'm just gonna, you know what? I'm just gonna go over here and open my Spotify because it'll tell me.
Can't pretend you're
what the
nothing
last
special.
song was that I played. Rookie of the Year.
Oh, Rookie of the Year. Okay, the one that I didn't go for.
The one that actually is sports related and nothing about death at all. But you're not going to go see Sum 41, Flurry?
K-Mark on TikTok says the first Alien Ant Farm album was all killer, no filler.
So it was the first Sum 41 album by the same name, funnily enough. So I had that on the other day. Yes. Actually, listening to it now, 20 years on,
there's so much filler.
There's a couple of filler songs. I'm not gonna lie.
The irony of that whole album is there's so much filler in it.
No, it was a good album. The next one I think was better though. The one with the zombie dude on the front, I think that was better.
Yeah.
But I'm a big fan of Sum 41. I saw them with Offspring a couple of years back at River Stage. It was so much fun.
Sum 41 were part of the inspiration of the Waste of Water Sports.
Absolutely.
Theme song.
You're giving up Green Day as well. I went and saw Green Day in Adelaide with Simple Plan because I couldn't get tickets.
Marley Silver, her name.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about who
no.
she was talking to.
No, I was going to say
she's
Marley
actually almost
Silver.
taller than someone. Has she got a nose ring?
Excuse me.
If she's got a nose ring, then I could be a
does.
commentator. Tattoos, nose rings. Wow, they're really branching out now, aren't they? But Living End are great. I went and saw Green Day. God, it was so many years ago with Simple Plan because I was at Home Bake in Sydney and I came back and the tickets for Brisbane and Sydney were sold out for Green Day, so I had to go to Adelaide to see them. Because back in the day I used to work for an airline, so flying all over the place was rather cheap for me. But Offspring, fantastic. If I look weird when I'm reading the chat, it's because I've got to read around a camera. So but no, I love my pop punk, love my emo punk.
When I set that up, didn't
even think about it, which is absolutely fine. So, but Green Day, fabulous. I mean, everyone gets a little bit political in their old
and that's what
age.
I love about it.
I've seen Offspring 5 times. I went and saw Blink-182 at the Entertainment Centre and discovered a Perth band called Gyroscope, which was why I was at Home Bake in Sydney and why I missed out on tickets to see Green Day here because I was away at a festival. So, but I'll tell you a funny story. Many years ago, I won backstage passes to meet Korn at the River Stage.
Oh, wow.
When they were playing. This is
Jesus. Was that, don't tell me.
2000s.
Yeah, don't tell me.
They're playing with Disturbed.
Disturbed.
And 10,000 years. 10 years.
I was at that show.
Yep. I won backstage passes.
We didn't know each other then, but I was at that show.
I was there. And you know what? I was backstage at that show. And Flurry, you wouldn't love Trump so much if you were, being beaten up by an incel, but that's another story.
I was at that show.
I was at that show, and I was so excited about being backstage to meet Korn, but not about being backstage to meet Korn, and I grilled the EMI rep on how she got her job and how she was like doing this. And you know what? Do you know how many meet and greets I've run at the River Stage since then?
Probably a fair few.
Several. I did one with Tism the other day. What?
I'm just saying if Freddie's fixed his earpiece.
Oh, no, it doesn't look like it. It doesn't look like it at all.
See how hers is like over the mouth properly, and his is just hanging off to the side?
I know, and it's just bizarre. But you can't really tell if hers goes under the ear because of her hair.
Yeah.
So, look, I'm just going to say this once about Trump.
No, we're not doing politics. Please do not get the streams taken off.
If he brings the economy up,
stuff here.
Great.
We can't do this stuff here. I have had streams nullified because I've brought up 9/11.
But what incels are saying about women, they can burn in hell. And Trump incites that.
Can we please just not?
That's all I'm saying.
Can we please just
Okay,
not?
I'm not saying anymore, and we're not allowed to talk about it because it'll get the stream deleted. So
I have made the mistake of bringing up certain events in American history, and we just won't go there. We can't.
Grand Tour's back on. I like that. They're actually quite funny, those guys. So, yeah. Yeah, Flurry, as I said, look up Nick Fuentes.
I would love nothing more. Honestly, I would love nothing more than to talk about it, but we can't.
Anyway, there is a game. It is DJ Shaq. It's half time. That's why we're talking a lot of bollocks right now, because it's half time.
Pretty much. Yeah.
And I'm seriously, what's a Balsam Hill? I'm really, really like. Christmas seems to have exploded extra this year. Maybe I'm noticing it more because it was Mum's favorite holiday. But has Christmas always started this early?
Yes. Yeah.
Like.
Yeah, I think you might be right there. Yeah, it might be just noticeable now.
It's really. I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. I don't know what I'm doing this Christmas. Probably just gonna cry. To be fair. Oh, we can't control the clock, DJ Shaq, unfortunately. That clock has been wrong for every game all season. So it's been absolutely terrible. So yeah. Yeah, I don't read MSNBC. I don't read American media. Anyway.
Excuse me. Can we talk about music again? That was fun.
Bina
Ferricini held a crocodile the other day.
Have you heard of Mayhem? The band?
Yeah, I know the band.
Do you know how they get all done up and then they have like their whole thing on there?
Sorry.
They'd rather Oh, I haven't heard Mariah Carey yet.
Yeah.
Speaking of Christmas, and
she hasn't popped out of her coffin yet.
I haven't heard Mariah Carey yet, so
it'd be. You know what would be nice if we actually had like a new anthem. Like, can Ariana Grande or someone like release a Christmas song that dethrones Mariah Carey?
That'd
be nice. I mean, that would be nice.
Back to Gladiator. I think one of the female characters was the original. So
Gladiators.
We'll suss that out. But
Gladiators. Remember when Mark McGaw was on Gladiators?
Oh my god. I remember Gladiators.
And then there was that new season where
the TV show. Yep.
He became the official. He became the referee. Mike Whitney used to be the referee. Who dares wins?
We went and saw
Tanya Zaeta. Now she was.
We went and saw a Gladiators match.
Tanya Zaeta was in many a spank bank.
My mum took me and my brother and our neighbour friends.
The Gladiators?
The Gladiators at the entertainment centre. And my neighbour friend Alex used to make my brother laugh so much all the time. Anyway, we're sitting outside the entertainment centre and my brother had this big sign for Tower. He loves Tower.
Mark McGaw.
And Alex is making him laugh so much that Thomas leaned over his poster while he was holding on the ground and he dribbled. And it started at the top of the poster and went all the way down to the bottom and caught just like a big dribble of glitter and pen and ink all the way down to the bottom. So anyway, that was on the poster through the whole thing. Thomas is madly waving his poster for Tower every time he came up in the hopes of being on TV. Nice. And I feel like he may have got on TV or maybe he was on a blooper because he had the poster upside down.
We might be able to find this, actually. It might be something that's findable. I was all about Delta. I was a big Delta fan.
Of course you were.
The kickoff has gone out on the 4. What do you mean, of course I was?
Oh, I don't know.
Penalty here for New Zealand. No. There were no Asians on that.
Wow, look at that calf stretch.
Michael Bublé is massively overrated in the Christmas time.
Maybe
so, but I mean, he's not massively overrated just in general. Fantastic singer. I love me some Michael Bublé. I was listening to some Michael Bublé earlier, actually.
Gina, I saw a massive red-bellied black snake at the at our local park the other day.
We don't want to hear about Michael Bublé.
Not really. All right. The Kiwis have the ball. They're on the attack, and they are 20 meters out because the PNG, unfortunately, absolutely bollocksed up that start to the second half by kicking
kick out on the full.
Kicking it out on the full.
You can't do that.
Not good.
The score is 22 points to 6. I'm afraid.
Not
in
a
favour
good way
of New Zealand.
to start the game mentally.
A minute and a half gone in the second 40. It was a very long half time, wasn't it?
It did feel like a very long half time. We didn't have a break, that's why.
Yeah, maybe so. I mean, I am holding one in, to be honest. Through the hands down, New Zealand. Oh, God, you're going to beat me. The kick in behind the line, it's going to go into touching goal. And it'll be a 7-tackle set here for PNG. Well, this is a great opportunity for them. A 7-tackle set incoming. I wonder if Michelle's racing off after this game, or if there's going to be some cheeky Discord chats after this stream. That'll be an interesting one. PNG now take it up outside the 40-meter line. Jesus.
And maybe I'll hang around.
I was bringing it up.
Maybe I'll hang around for a Discord chat.
Depends who's involved.
It does depend who's involved, and y'all just can't talk over me. You got to listen to my view, not a mainstream media view. Yeah. No. Oh, look at the storm. There's a big thunderstorm coming. When I was at the fridge just now, there was a big lightning bolt coming down. I am. Oh. Oh, okay. So it was a PNG knock on. They've just gone with what's the word? Advantage. Actually, to think about that. And they've come the ball. It looked like it was a high tackle there from PNG, but nothing's been called. So play on, and New Zealand have the ball. Look very high, that tackle. But he is a rather small little man, Keanu Keeney, so maybe it just looked worse than what it was. But the Kiwis, they've still got the ball, and they're making their way upfield. PNG are valiantly holding on here. See the storm? Oh, that's high. Shot. And he was
very guilty high. Of high. No call!
He was the same one that did it before!
There has been no call on this high contact. Around the shoulders, they say. Johnson with the kick in behind the line. It's going to sit up, and this is a try for Joseph Tuppen. No, it's Casey McLean.
Good.
Casey McLean gets a double. Casey McLean gets a double. John Johnson with the kick in behind the line. Spots the gap, and the young Panthers rookie. He's only in here because of injury. The injury to Will Warbrick. And Casey McLean, oh my God, he is making a name for himself. He is the future of the Panthers. And he has scooped this ball in with the left arm as it was bouncing away from him. The kick from Sean Johnson was a little overcooked, to be honest. It was a little overcooked. It was not pinpoint accurate from SJ. It was good enough, though. He grabbed it in with his left arm there. Casey McLean. Here is the future test debut. 2 tries. Penrith Panthers, they just keep pumping these players out, don't they?
Have an exceptional breeding ground there. And good.
Because what's going to happen is, what's his face? Sonny Taruva is going to the Tigers with Jerome Luai. There's a space in the back line, and they're just going to go, here's this guy who is now an international level player. Oh, wow. The Panthers are going to be in the grand final again. We're going back to that question that we got asked earlier. about grand final for 2025, and I said Melbourne Storm to win. I think Melbourne Storm win, but the grand final opponent will be the Panthers. Anyway, UFC OnlyFans says yes, indeed. Okay, he's not talking to me. He's talking to Stay Hunky. White noise can be nice. Oh God, I can't sleep without white noise.
What do you use?
YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I've got my headphones.
Do you want to know what I use?
I don't know. You've actually scared me with the way that you said that.
The dog snoring.
Okay, no, that's fine.
And the other half snoring. Oh my God. That's my white noise. Sometimes it is a little too intense. And I'm like, oi, fucking roll over. Fuck.
Doesn't matter anymore. Honestly, this one is so far off the rails. New Zealand are up 28 points to 6. I do apologise. Like, if there was even a game of it, believe me, we would be concentrating on it. 28 points to 6 is not a game. This is a massacre at the moment, and it's only going to get worse. But yeah, okay. No, I chuck on YouTube, and I've got my headphones on. I chuck on YouTube.
I would have some dead staying somewhere. Can't do it. I like living.
I don't think so. VSP. Can the Kumuls bounce back? 28 points to 6. I would love to see it as well, but this is such a long way back. I can't see it happening. Right? Can't see it happening.
Okay, that's lightning bolt outside. Severe thunderstorm warning.
Yeah. Big storm on the way.
Yeah. The best setup to see it out there. Oh.
There's about to be a war in the chat room.
All right, calm down, chat room. Calm down, chat room. Calm down.
Calm down, diddly.
Garlic bread. It goes good with fettuccine.
What an offload from Kenny, but now it's loose out the back here for the Kiwis. Asako has to run back for it. Mason Hita. Ahoy there. Thank you very much for liking the videos.
I don't know
By the way, if you haven't liked the video
TikTok
already,
I don't know if you've answered the TikTok.
Not yet. Okay. But if you haven't liked the video on YouTube so far, I've been told that I need to do this more. Apparently, I'm terrible at doing this, but yes, it would very much, if you enjoy the Waste of Water Sports alternative commentary, then apparently it would very much help us if you do click that like button. And if you haven't subscribed, do subscribe as well. I've been told I need to do that more, apparently. Anyway, I digress. TikTok, you were saying?
TikTok
asking
what the score was.
Oh, yeah, I did see that. Sorry, that was a while ago. My apologies.
Sorry, I'm not sure.
You're right.
It doesn't give us timestamp on any of it, so I'm not 100% sure. Gina,
all
whereabouts
good.
are you? If you're looking for a storm, I'm feeling like you're in...
Italy.
Oh,
I'm feeling she's in Italy.
why? Because of her name?
Yes. Because it makes
This is bad as me thinking, oh, mate, from Maori's from New Zealand, and he was over in WA.
Because it makes me feel like pasta.
Oof. Defunk. Well, we need Kenny to come in. Is he going to give you any?
He might. Through the hands now. The Kiwis cutting back infield. Sorensen.
Predicted end score, Mason.
Ooh.
Look, the way things are going.
30 minutes to go. New Zealand 28-6 at the moment.
42-12.
Yeah, fair enough.
42-12. I predicted score.
Northern Territory. Kick in behind the line. It sits up nicely for Rotinga. And Rotinga will carry it over the dead ball line.
Tina, I'm going to guess Brisbane. Because you're waiting for it to storm to cool things down, and so are we. Bit of a clash over there. Cling, cling.
Goal line dropout here for PNG. They've gone short. It finds the 10, and it sets up for PNG. They have the ball. Ahoy, Jim.
Jim, big
Aye,
storms
mate.
in Grafton. Nice. You get any hail?
Couldn't hear the first half. That's hilarious. It was so stormy, and it was so loud that it even bloody drowned us out.
Yeah, we've got on the bomb, there's storm warnings heading towards us. And by bomb, I mean Bureau of Meteorology, not like, the other bomb. Gotta clarify that. Chat, YouTube.
Aha! I told you. NT. See?
Ugh.
What?
Oh, you actually you said that away, didn't you, earlier? I think you said she was from NT. Ah, top of Australia. But the top of Australia might not mean NT. Isn't there a point of Queensland that's higher than the Northern Territory?
Loose ball here from Masako. He's lost it out the back, keeps it alive. Keanu Kenny looking to counterattack. Keanu Kenny goes straight through. Somebody needs Keanu Kenny to score here. And has he got the pace? He cuts back in field, but he's brought down from behind. 20 metres out from the try line. Oh, somebody needed Keanu for their multi. I'm sure of it.
Defunct's friend. Defunct, wasn't it your friend?
They're so close here, the Kiwis now, keeping the ball alive. Back for Nickel Clockstad. 15 metres out. McDonald gets in there, trying to get the one-on-one strip. And a penalty to New Zealand, right out in front.
Darwin. Yeah, well, that's just hot all the time, isn't it? Hot and gross.
Oh, sorry. Penalty. I'm not pointing at you.
I was like...
Yeah. I've developed a tendency to mimic the referee's calls. A couple of metres out from the line here, New Zealand back on the attack. 53 minutes gone. They lead by plenty. Nickel Clockstad steps back in field, gets the fend on. He's brought down. 10 metres out from the try line. Slow play the ball here. They stay on the right-hand side. Barnett puts the step on. Quick play the ball this time. Crossland goes from dummy half. Out now for Aaron Clark. Still 5 metres out from the try line. Crossland goes to Kinney. The pass across the face of the defence to Hiku. And Hiku spills it forward. Solid defence from PNG on this occasion. So when are you coming down to Brisbane, Gina, to party with us? That's the ultimate question. And not just you, that's a question for all the chat room as well. When is the entire chat room coming down to Brisbane to party with us here at the Waste of World of Sports? Scrum down, PNG have the ball. Now 10 metres out from their own try line. 54.5 minutes gone. 28 points to 6. It is a long way back for PNG. The Kumuls, I feel like it's well out of reach at the moment. To be perfectly honest. It's out of reach. And especially when they come up with a drop ball in the play the ball like this. Nene McDonald. Unforgivable mistake. Spilling this one forward. And New Zealand will be back in possession. Well, it just hasn't happened here for PNG. And look, in all honesty, we expected New Zealand to get the win. But they could have done better. Jason Callaway, you fly into Brisbane Airport on the 15th of December. Where's the party? The party can be in Brisbane Airport on December 15th. Certainly could be. Actually, you know what? I'll rock up at Brisbane Airport and I'll wear like a driver's outfit, and I'll have a sign. I will rock up at the airport with a sign with your name on it on December 15th. Fifth and last hit for the Kiwis. Kick in over the top for Nickel Klokstad. And it sits up for, wouldn't you guess, Casey McLean. He was not in anybody's multi, I'm sure, because he was a last-second replacement for Will Warbrick.
Oh, so he's got a double.
He's got a triple.
Oh, is he? The other one, apologies.
Blake says, did you know BKR is live? Do I care that BKR is live is probably more the question. We're not in competition. So he can do him, we'll do us. Really don't care either way, to be honest, Blake.
Phrasing.
Thanks for letting us know, though. I suppose. Completely irrelevant, but thank you.
Oh, Flurry, Mackay. Why would... Honestly, I'm ready to move to Norway with the way that this weather is at the moment. God, too goddamn humid.
I'm going to move to Antarctica, is what I'm going to move to.
Same. In Norway, you can move to a place called Hell. Literally.
Yes, you can. Yeah. Sorry, it took me a moment there. Jason Callaway says, Scarborough, I'm going to see my grandparents for Christmas. I will look forward to seeing you at the airport. Oh, Christ, I've got to do it now.
What time?
You were away.
I heard every word, and I was videotaping the storm, so it's on camera.
Yep,
in more ways than one.
Yeah, so Jason is venturing up to Brisbane December 15th, and I made the mistake of suggesting that I will dress up as a limo driver and
have his name
with a sign with his name on it. Now I've actually
I can tell you right now, Jason, you will be highly disappointed because he does not have a limo or a nice car at all.
Oh, I wasn't even for a moment suggesting that. But I can definitely organise the outfit and the sign.
yes, you can.
Yeah. The limo was never part of this. It was the illusion, always.
Double MT, PNG. Wow, I didn't see anything from them before the game, so I'm intrigued. What did they say? So, I'm assuming they were big noting themselves from your comment.
Yeah, no, to be honest, no, me either.
I haven't seen much, but
I
guess it depends if you're following the mainstream media.
My issue was,
Nothing.
My issue was
5:20 p.m.
My issue was Tonga. I felt the Tongan fans, not all of them. I don't want to group everybody into the one basket.
I still maintain that Tonga were robbed.
Maybe so, but they got very, very lippy last week.
And so they should have. I mean, why not?
Barnett now keeps the ball alive to Tarpany. Tarpany gets it back in field for Thompson. And a double knock on here is the call. First one against PNG. So it's going to be Kiwis' ball.
What did I say? Laurie, was it about Mackay? I just can't. It's the humidity, and it gets. I
discovered that.
I feel like it gets worse every year.
I discovered that UFC firsthand. after last week.
I feel like the humidity gets worse every year. Maybe that's just because I'm getting older.
No, it does. No,
because we're
it
getting
absolutely
older.
does. Every single bloody year in this state is a year closer for me.
Moving to Antarctica.
Yes. It'd be very hard to stream from there, though, to be honest. I'm sure the internet connection is not great.
No, Blake, this game is not good. Unfortunately, not great.
Not at all. Not even in the slightest. 32 points to 6 in the Kiwis. They're about to put more points on here. They're 5 metres out from the try line. Wallabies versus England was good. Yes, that was a great match. 10 out now. Johnson onto Tarpany. Tarpany backs into the defence. There's still... Oh, Christ. Are you kidding me? There's still 20 minutes left in this game. The Harbour Bridge pass over for Casey McLean to get a fourth. Are you kidding me? On debut, the young Panthers superstar. I mean, honestly, this kid has not even seen regular game time for the Panthers. He's been on the reserves, and he is here for the Kiwis. He's scored 4 bloody tries. This is insanity.
I mean, would he have the same type of debut against Australia?
Probably not, but he's not debuting against Australia.
So he's very lucky to be debuting in this game, is what we can say.
Regardless, he's done it. You can't take that away from him, right? Like,
yeah, Jim, I agree, except I probably wouldn't move to New Zealand. Man. Keep trying to win the damn lotto. Goodness gracious me.
4 tries for Casey McLean. This is insane. What an insane debut.
It's pretty good. It is pretty good.
With the conversion.
Man, Asako. Showing them all how it's done.
Well, New Zealand is safe, I dare say. In terms of this is promotion relegation game. I think New Zealand are quite safe. Oh, by the way, I completely forgot about this. I was going to bring it up last game. I completely forgot because I'm a
hopeless
idiot. How many subscribers do you reckon we have now?
Are we over the 4K mark?
Yes.
Yes, we are.
How many do you reckon we're over?
4,011.
Higher.
4,000 and... Wait, higher by hundreds or higher by tens?
Tens.
4,032.
Not quite 100.
Oh, 4,078.
Getting there.
Oh, that would have been so perfect.
It would have been. But yeah, not quite hundreds.
4,087?
Well, but a little bit more.
4,093.
Very goddamn close.
94?
Yes.
Ah! That means we went up 100 subscribers in these 2 games.
Yes, indeed.
Wow, and boy, we've talked a lot of crap.
No, I would have said, in all honesty, if numbers, views, everything aside, I probably would have said, well, the last game is fine, but this game particularly has probably been, I would say, one of our worst. In all honesty,
I'm surprised we haven't lost 50 subscribers.
Exactly, I'm surprised we haven't dropped down to about 2,000 after this one. But no, 4,094.
4,094.
Thank you, YouTube.
Thank you.
Oh, what have we got on TikTok? Because we are rapidly approaching the 1,000 mark on TikTok.
Very nice, very nice.
Let's see what we've got going on.
It is a very growing channel.
Let's see what we've got going on TikTok.
We do love our subscribers, and we do try to give you guys shout outs. And if you are in the chat rooms, feel free to jump in and have a chat. Say whatever you feel. Obviously,
what do you reckon? Sorry.
Obviously, we're not just.
Carry on.
Oh, PNG, you're in.
Papua New Guinea have scored a try here. Robert Derby.
Woo! Yay!
I can't help but notice the lack of babies being thrown in.
Say there's a lot less bouncing babies in the grandstand for these cheering. Oh, good lord.
All right. So what do you reckon we've got? We've got the 4,000 now on YouTube. What have we got on TikTok?
Have we hit 1,000?
No.
Okay, 917.
And yeah, no, not quite that close.
Not quite. 878.
But we are over halfway.
Over halfway?
We are over halfway.
Okay, 678.
A little bit more.
702.
Ooh, very close. Getting there. Yeah, you're in the 100.
Oh, I'm in the 100. Am I in the tens or am
I? You're in. What did you say?
723. 22.
Like no, you're in the you are in that.
747.
A little bit more.
53.
Okay.
Well, 753.
A wee bit more.
777.
Ooh.
The Dream Ladder? We're not the Dream Ladder?
Oh, little. You went a little bit over.
Oh!
It's a round number.
770.
Yes! Gave it away. Gave it away, but yeah. I mean, it was very hard to guess, wasn't it?
Yes, very hard to guess. There's a storm near where my car is normally kept. Thank you.
No, I haven't, and I do apologize for that on the TikTok. Just honestly couldn't be bothered. I do apologize that I didn't update the title on TikTok Live. It still says that we're covering the Australia-Tonga game. Yeah, I do. Honestly, I apologize for that. I'll be brutally honest, though. I just couldn't be asked. Witty says it's definitely a one-sided match here, folks. Yes, it is.
I had a band from Taiwan playing in Melbourne tonight, so I'm just making sure they're all good.
Oh,
another band from Taiwan. Over. Yep, this is our second one.
Jeez. You know all these Taiwanese bands?
Yes, and I have told you about them. Told you to look up Bloody Tyrant. K-pop, though.
Ah, no.
They're like death metal.
Flurry says, let's go, peoples.
I
subbed on TikTok.
I showed you the photo of Boof with the band.
Yes.
Yeah. God, you should have seen him the other day after I took him over to the beach. Oh, snoring was intense. I was on a meeting with work on Zoom.
You wore him out?
And they could hear him snoring.
You wore him out. What do you expect?
He was exhausted. But he got a puppuccino and everything. I tell you what, he was loving life. Hey, we asked James earlier. James, I don't know if you're still around. I'm sure you are. How's the pup? How's Moses?
Yeah, he didn't answer me on that one. I think he left.
James.
I mean, he's
James.
He's deactivated his Discord again.
Oh, of course. Flurry, you've got dogs too. What kind of dog have you got? Sorry, we're really not commentating this game, are we? It's terrible. Oh, short little kick from the Kiwis in New Zealand. I don't know if it's gone in. I don't know who is. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, stretch that out. That calf looks intense. He's going to snap that if he keeps playing on it. They're going to have to look at actually who put this ball out over the sideline because there was a grubber kick put in from New Zealand. I'm not sure who it's come off, but the ball has gone over the sideline. We're looking at whether the ball was played at and whether the chaser was offside and who takes the ball out. Ooh. Glad I didn't put a multi on for this game.
Keanu Kitty. Might have got his hands on it.
Potentially.
Yes, we know where Scarborough is.
Wow, long.
Scarborough Hill.
Yeah, surely they are. Scarborough is ages away. Is it over the bridge or for the bridge?
Over.
Yeah, it's where I used to play
Yeah,
baseball.
way over.
Next to Newport. Redcliffe.
Yeah, it'll be over. Way over.
I'm thinking Sandgate.
Ah.
Before the bridge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
New Zealand in possession here. 5 minutes out from the line.
Dashhound Cross Beagle.
Johnson inside ball. Oh, lifting tackle here. This is going to be a penalty.
Yeah.
And this is big trouble here.
He's checking on him.
Rimbu.
He's making sure he's okay.
Oh, you can check on somebody all you want.
And he's put his hand up. He claims that he knows.
You can put your hand up all you want, but a sin binning is a sin binning.
I know.
Wasn't that bad.
It wasn't. It really wasn't that bad. It's not a sin bin. It's not a sin bin. It's not even a penalty.
It is a penalty, yeah.
Was it a penalty?
Yeah,
oh, yeah, first tackle. Yeah, first tackle. It was a penalty.
It is.
I was like, it just looked like they played the ball and kept going. Oh, hello, Miss Muff.
Hey.
How does she feel about Storms?
Very scared. Very scared. Yes, indeed. Funnily enough, I don't know if he's going to be back. I don't know if he's going to be back on time, but Jason and I were going to do the Tyson Paul fight. He might not be back from Japan in time for it. I might be doing it on myself. On my own. Crossfield kick, leaping up in the air is Jermaine Asako, and Jermaine Asako scores. Jermaine Asako scores the try. The crossfield kick was on point. And New Zealand...
Was it?
Yes, it was.
Was it?
Yeah. Sean Johnson puts it on a string, and Jermaine Asako...
I asked you a question.
Huh?
I asked you a question about Alara and Storms. I got completely distracted.
Oh, yeah.
Because someone messaged me about Boston Celtics.
No, I said she gets terrified. She hates it. She's terrified.
Oh, really?
She never used to. It's like an old age thing that's developed.
Oh.
Yeah, it's an old age thing that's developed with her. Because she never used to be concerned.
There's a big storm coming, baby girl. Jermaine Asako does that all NRL season, doesn't he? Oh. Good Lord.
But yes, Jason and I were supposed to be doing the Tyson Paul match, but
he went to Japan.
He's gone to Japan. I don't think he'll be
rude.
back on time.
When's the match?
November 12th. Yeah.
I can't get this done.
It's only a couple of days away, if that's the case. When is it? We were intending on doing it, but then Jace went to Japan.
I'm gonna tell him you said that.
How dare he? He knows I said that. He knows I said that.
Tell him.
He knows I said that. He went with his family to Japan.
Who does that? You know what he's been doing though? Playing Mario Kart games and stuff. Like.
Yeah, I've seen. Yes, it will be on Netflix. Yes.
Yeah, bastard.
Yeah, I know. I've been following along. I've been seeing it. Short restart here from PNG. New Zealand come down with it. Oh, big yawn. Hey, 9 minutes to go. Are we going to indulge in a post-stream Discord, or can everyone just suck it?
Everyone can just suck it.
Well, I might do a post-stream Discord myself. If you've got Discord.
Cyclone's when shit's rolling around, isn't it?
I want to see Michelle blow up again at the topics that get brought up.
It was at one person, and it was on one topic that I happened to be extremely passionate about.
Yeah, I know, but it was
and you don't get it because you're not a woman.
That's fine. Well, I mean, I do bits, but maybe. No, that's fine.
Oh, was it the Red Knight? Red Knight, is it you that needs Keeney to score for your mates, Multi?
He might.
Thought it was Dan.
Huh?
One of the Dans in the chat.
Oh.
Not you, Dan.
I was going to say, I haven't said anything. Johnson, dummies inside twice, pops the pass up perfectly for Nafa'u White, and White scores the try. New Zealand, they're going to crack 50 here soon. Well, they're going to crack 50 now. It's 48-12.
UFC, that doesn't matter. Woman or lady, I still have the right over my own body.
What a beautiful pass that was. Try confirmed. Oh, Sean Johnson, the double pump. Dummies inside once, twice, holds it up, draws in Simbican, and Naiwhatu White scores.
No, I'm just tuning into the chat room talking about cyclones and hurricanes. Hurricanes, it's a different hemisphere, cyclone versus hurricane, but I mean, essentially the same thing. It's just what's called, isn't it?
Really? Huh. I didn't know that.
He did actually, UFC. He did. But, you know.
Thank you very much for the sub, Alan.
Say, Hunky, he appointed the Supreme Court judges that abolished Roe versus Wade, so...
We're not doing politics.
Just saying.
We're not just saying.
Now he wants to protect women after fucking them over.
We're not doing it! Can we please not have this streamed?
Cyclone Offer. Was there a Cyclone Offer? I went to school with a girl called Offer. She was the best. I absolutely loved her.
Let's really not have this stream taken.
Who's your caddy?
Whoa! You guys would not have heard that.
They might have heard that.
No, it wouldn't have come through. That was intense. Who's your caddy? Ahoy, mate. Wow, that was a big one. Yeah, she'll be terrified. That was a big, big, big thunder. 50 points to 12. New Zealand have done a demolition job here. Gina Ferracini says Dan has the best voice. Thank you, Gina. You've got the best pastor. Offload for Jermaine Asako. Jermaine Asako for the corner. Do you have Jermaine Asako? Oh, she's gone. Do you have Jermaine Asako in your multi? He scores again in the corner. New Zealand will remain in the top level of Pacific Championships next year. Discord chats after this for a little bit. For as long as Michelle can handle. Discord post that. So if you've got Discord, feel free to add us that. What's happening now? Oh. Yeah, if you've got Discord, feel free to add us there, the Wasted World of Sports. We'll have some post-stream hangs. Those are always interesting. Then we can talk about all manner of stuff. Stuff that we can't talk about on live streams. Conversion attempt incoming now. For Sean Johnson as New Zealand lead this 54 points to 12. Johnson from the sideline. He's on target. It's hooking off to the right and hits the post. It hits the post and bounces away. Hits the post, bounces away. 54 points to 12 it remains, but, well, what does that matter? 54 points to 12 is still an absolute schmozzling. The Kiwis have got the job done. Wow! Jesus.
I think I said 42 to 12 is my predicted score. At least I got PNGs right. There are some mad lightning bolts happening out there.
Flurry has lost the Discord signal, Foxtel signal.
Well, it doesn't surprise me because, you know, storms.
Big storm happening out there.
Apparently it's the 24th.
What's that? Oh, the fight.
AEW. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know what that is. Or care what that is either.
AEW?
Jesus.
The one you're doing with Dan? The one we're doing with Jason?
No.
Who Jesusing?
Tyson versus Paul.
Oh.
I'm not doing an AEW stream. Tell him, no, that's not happening. Tyson versus Paul was the thing we're talking about. I think he'll still be in Japan when it's on.
Ah.
Yeah, AEW. Tell him, actually, because he'll find this funny as well. He'll laugh at it. Tell him that I actually broke out into hysterics at the thought of an AEW pay-per-view. He'll get it. He'll find it funny. Tell him I'm doing my hair that night that AEW's on.
Yeah.
He's doing his hair the night AEW's on. It's actually.
He thinks he's doing AEW with you.
Nah.
Y'all need to work on your communication.
You need to work on your communication.
He thinks he's doing it. He's the one that said it to me.
No, because I'm talking about the.
All right, Alara.
I'm talking about the Jake Paul Mike Tyson fight. Crossfield kick here. Anyway.
Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
Mike
Tyson's fighting Jake Paul. And we're covering it on Wasted World of Sports.
Okay, I don't know what that is, but I want to be involved because it's Mike Tyson. I know what that is.
What you said.
But I didn't know that Mike Tyson was back.
Mike Tyson is fighting Jake Paul.
I don't know who Jake Paul is, but
The YouTube influencer.
Is he an incel?
I don't know what that means.
Because if that's the case, then go Tyson.
I do not even know what that means.
Good.
He's a YouTuber.
What's his name?
Jake Paul.
Jake. American YouTuber and actor.
Yep.
Jake. Why do so many people hate Jake Paul? He seems like an insufferable egomaniac and he's been accused of doing terrible things to other people.
Very true. Oh, very true.
Jake Paul is an ugly, recessed subhuman with an ogre chin.
Well, I don't know that he's necessarily ugly. I mean, that's in the eye of the beholder, I suppose, but still.
If you really look better than Jake Paul, you should be perma-banned because you're not an incel because you can easily attract females.
Oh, so incel actually did get brought up in the search results. Is that...
I do not know what an incel is.
I've never heard this.
What is an incel? Incel, this is...
Okay, but
based on the dictionary.
Before that. Yeah, no, before that though, 54 points to 12 full time, and the Kiwis have annihilated the Kumuls here. All right.
Incel is a member of an online community of young men who consider themselves unable to attract women.
Consider themselves unable to attract women?
Yeah, typically
Is this
associated with views that are... So they think they can't attract women because they think that women aren't attracted to them.
Oh, because of something.
because of like their looks and stuff,
rather
than the fact that you know they would be like, you know, I'll rape you if you say no to me on a date,
rather than they're just knobs.
Exactly.
Okay. All right.
Exactly.
Oh, okay. I understand. So it's like it's not a me problem that you don't like me.
It's a you problem because
all right. So that's an insult. That's
you're going to say no to me for a date, so I'm going to rape you. That's
right.
Yeah.
That's the definition of an insult.
And this is why a lot of women and UFC and James are going to jump all over this.
I don't think that
and anyone who supports Trump, but this is
I don't
why
think that's Jake Paul then.
So many people.
I mean, Jake Paul has obviously got his problems, but
I'm not making these things up, Dan. Stay hunky. This is literally what an incel is. Like it's.
That's probably not him then. Jake
I know. That's why I just thought it funny that it came up.
Christ. I keep pressing the wrong button on my knobs here.
They think they're involuntary, but I've never heard of Jake Paul, so.
Yeah, right. Interesting.
I'm laughing at this. Jake Paul is an ugly, recessed subhuman with an ogre chin. I'm like, I don't understand what that is. And that's on an incel chat, an incel forum.
An ogre chin. That's hilarious.
If you mock him, then you're a fake cell and at least normie level of attractiveness.
What's a fake cell?
I've no fucking idea.
God, there's too much stuff now. Like, okay, incel's one thing, but now there's a fake cell? Is that someone who pretends to...
Who pretends to be an incel.
Good Lord. Okay, so what does that mean? That would be like someone who pretends that their own uninterest from women is because of...
I can't take half of these things seriously because things like Jake Paul becomes Joker incel and tries to de-story society. And I'm pretty sure that's supposed to say destroy, but because they can't spell, I can't take it seriously.
I can't take anything seriously anymore. It's pretty much it's that simple.
So who'll win?
Well, it depends because the Paul brothers, because he's got a brother. His brother is in his brother Logan is in WWE, but I think well, Logan Paul is the dude that like is banned from going back to Japan.
Exactly the same.
Logan Paul's the one that's banned from ever returning to Japan.
Although Jake Paul looks like the Temu version of Logan Paul. I don't know, maybe it's just mixed MMA, so he's an MMA fighter.
My what am I talking about?
Oh, so he's a criminal too. He's been charged with criminal trespass and unlawful assembly. Alright, and a scam. Okay, cool. He's a scammer. So he'll win. Tyson.
Oh yeah, and the ultimate scam. He's got an energy drink because Logan Paul's the one who runs Prime energy drink. That.
Ooh, what energy?
Prime. Well, Logan Paul's the one that runs that. Anyway.
Millions. Wow. Okay. Righto. So who got man of the match? Probably that debutant.
Yeah, probably Casey McLean. He has to. Casey McLean's got to get man of the match.
Johnson.
See, mate.
Champion. Love ya.
See, mate. Oh, she's not wearing long things. It's probably hot. That's why. I was thinking it's cold.
High heels.
I was thinking it's in New Zealand.
She wasn't pregnant. No, that's why they've got all the other chickens. The other chickens are having their babies.
They're all off on what's its face leave.
Maternity leave.
No, but
yes, UFC only fans. I believe the first thing I read. You're an idiot.
But right then, honestly, I thought it was in New Zealand, so it was cold. So I saw her legs. I'm like, why is she not wearing longies?
Absolutely.
But no, because it'd be like here. It'd be like here kind of weather. Oh, it depends. Because that's where I was going. Because the Paul brothers, Logan is his brother. They have a tendency to because they're like say what you want about these blokes, but the Paul brothers are worth millions of dollars. They have a tendency to like pay off the result of the fights. I know. So it really depends. It's if this is a legitimate fight.
How old is my
60 something, I think. 68 maybe. If this is a legitimate fight.
58.
58. Well, okay, I was more.
Me.
If this is a legitimate fight, Tyson wins. If this is a legitimate boxing fight, Tyson wins. If this is just a money making entertainment thing, as I think it is, then there's either going to be like a no result or Paul wins, because that's the way that they've all gone. Logan Paul fought, air quotes, Floyd Mayweather. What a joke that was. Yeah, what a joke that was. That was all about the money. So, yeah, ultimately it comes down to that. I mean, pretty much I think everyone is in agreement that if Tyson wins, if Tyson puts him on his ass out cold in round 1, we look at it and go, fair enough, that was all on the level. So it's really difficult. It's really difficult to judge because we do have that mindset. We have that mindset of it's pretty much a no-win scenario. Yeah, but it's going to be a lot of fun. And yeah, it was originally scheduled for earlier, and that's why Jace was like, "Yeah, I'm keen on that. I'll do that with you." It got delayed. The fight got delayed, and it just so happened to get delayed to what? Harassment or bullying? That's you.
Is that on YouTube?
No, that's TikTok.
I haven't harassed or bullied anyone on TikTok. I don't know.
It could.
Incel and got that about me.
Repeated violations could result in your live stream being disconnected. Have we been disconnected? Yeah, I don't know either. It's the end of the game anyway, so it doesn't matter. That's interesting though. I didn't even see that. Yeah. I wonder how long that's been up there for. Your live is flagged for harassment. We didn't no, we didn't crack back at somebody on the chat, did we? I don't recall.
Sorry, TikTok. I'm not bullying anyone in the chat room.
I don't recall saying anything directed at. No, but you know what it is. You know what it is. But you know what it is. That's the AI picking up topics of conversation.
Let's end it.
No, we don't need to end it. But what I'm saying is, this is why I get very, very cautious over certain topics of conversation. Your live restricted for some audience. Your live contains themes that some may find uncomfortable and has been restricted. Reason, harassment, or bullying. I don't agree with the reason, but yeah, the AI I think has detected. I don't desire. I'm happy to pop that one on the chin, and yeah, see, this is the problem. Free speech is not a thing that exists anymore.
I don't know.
Thank you very much for the follow, though, Samuel. I appreciate you appreciating us.
Right back.
I know. Yeah, I know. We got onto some. I didn't realize that. So hardcore stuff. That's really interesting. That's the first time I've ever seen that. Anyway, Wasted World of Sports. Thank you so much for your company. I think and the stream. And jump on Discord. Why not? Yeah, we'll talk. We can talk all manner of things on the Discord post stream. That will be all good. Thank you so much for your company on this one. Very much appreciated. It's a shame, really, that it was such a demolition job. 54 points to 12, New Zealand. Way too good. Cool. You're back.
Sorry.
No, you're right.
They absolutely keep their spot in the top.
Oh, of course. It would have been, though, honestly, it would have been a shake-up for International Rugby League. It would have been so interesting. They tried to do something similar to this with Rugby Union. They tried to get a world calendar. But what happened was England, Wales, like all the quote unquote mother nations, I suppose you say. All those Northern Hemisphere teams, England, Wales, Ireland, basically said, we're all in for an annual world competition. Promotion, relegation, yeah, it's all good, much the same as this Pacific Championship. But we kind of need it written into our contracts. If we're going to participate, we are immune from relegation. So World Rugby basically went, well, what's the point?
Yeah, right.
What's the point of having this tiered competition if certain teams are immune from relegation? And
Ariel.
And basically, what it comes back to is, I'm surprised that New Zealand even agreed to this, because it costs New Zealand Rugby League a lot of money if they get relegated to that lower tier, right?
I guess they just,
and they're just backed themselves,
yeah,
maybe.
they're backing themselves. I mean, obviously, it's worked nice.
We even if we have to play this relegation game, we're fine, maybe. Oh, poor Laura.
Oh, Laura.
You're terrified.
It's all right, little darling.
All right. Wow. You know what? This was a learning experience tonight. I did not realize that TikTok was so bloody hardcore with. Because that's never happened before. We've done that multiple times, yeah?
Oh, well.
We have done that multiple times.
Unfortunately,
what in the hell was that?
Unfortunately, I get baited by some idiots.
It's not even
YouTube, and that's what happens. I unfortunately rise to the occasion,
but never,
unlike them on most occasions. And that's
what
why
what I'm saying is, never even mind that. Like, there is. I feel like I feel like I stopped things before they went anywhere. And
it's gonna pick it up.
What was that for?
There's always gonna be a little bit of lag, but
what was that for though? I don't understand that. That's really bizarre. I'm so perturbed by that. I really am. I'm very concerned about that. I'm so concerned about that.
You know what it was? Fine. You don't need to be.
I am concerned about that.
You don't. I just need to not,
But
apparently the AI is a little bit.
We didn't even get into it as a thing.
The AI is a little bit
very harsh. It's very harsh.
Sensitive. Maybe the AI is an insensitive.
Oh, it's.
Yeah, waiting for the alerts to come up again.
All right, Western World of Sports. Thank you so much.
Stay hunky. Always fun.
Fight. Sorry, I just punched myself in the face.
Oh, okay, I thought you were distracted by the leg on screen.
What leg? I missed it.
Well, we're watching MASH, but it's very pixelated because of the storm. But yeah, God, I don't even know when the next time is that I'll be on stream. So thank you, lucky stars.
And we'll see what happens on Discord. If anyone jumps on the Discord, we might jump on and chat. We'll see. Oh, there's the leg.
Yes, that's what I thought you were going on about.
Thank you so much, Western World of Sports.
Have a great rest
Catch
of the
you guys
weekend,
next time.
everybody.
Yes. Until then,
All right.
cheers. All right, we're gonna end immediately the TikTok, and now I play. Excuse me. Now I play the music, and
See you, Gina.
run some ads. Gina, jump on. You should jump on Discord if you haven't. Let's talk pasta. All right.
Hold on first. Fabulous. Tiny balls. They're close.